Okay, everybody, we are going to get started. So make sure you have Scratch open, okay? And today we are going to create a calculator game, okay? So we're going to create a character named Addy, okay? And Addy is going to be just like a chatbot that we have talked to before, but Addy is going to be slightly different. Addy is going to not only ask you questions, but also is going to give you answers based on the kind of things that you respond with, okay? Addy is going to be really good at adding numbers, but he's also going to be able to challenge the player if he wants to. If we have time, then we can also get Addy to ask us a calculated question and then see if we can calculate it ourselves. All right, so it's going to be a fun little game. All right, so first thing we're going to do is make Addy introduce herself, okay? Well, or himself, depending on what character you have. So I'm going to go into events. When flag clicked, that is going to be when we get started. What's Addy going to do? She's going to tell us and introduce herself to us. So she goes, say, hi there, my name is Addy. 2 seconds, okay? Or maybe 3 seconds because it's a bit longer. I want to make it so that she can say it longer. So when I press the flag, she'll say, hi there, my name is Addy. And the first thing we want to do, because it's a chatbot, we want to make sure that people want to talk to our chatbot. And just like all our other chatbots, we want to get Addy to ask the person for their name and then remember their name as well, okay? All right, so let's try that. So last time we did this, we didn't store the name, but this time we are going to store the name, okay? So we go into sensing, and it's going to ask, what's your name, and wait. After she asks your name, we're going to get Addy to remember the person's name for the rest of the session. So we go into variables, and then we make a variable here. We're going to make this variable called name. And that is going to be what we store the person's name in. And then we go, okay. So what we did, all that we did was we create a character, create a background. This is called Addy, okay? She's going to be our addition robot. I'm using Abby, the actual character name is called Abby, but our robot is going to be called Addy, okay? Because she adds stuff. It's what's your name, and then wait. And then we're going to set our name to be the answer. Okay, so set name to 0, but instead of 0, we go back into sensing, and we put answer inside here. That way, Addy will know our name for the rest of the session. After we've stored the name from the answer, what are we going to do is we're going to get Addy to prompt us on our next step. So imagine if you're talking to someone says, hi, I'm Addy, what's your name? And then you say, my name's Orlando, or my name is Yolanda, right? Then what's the other person going to say next? The person is probably going to say, hi Yolanda, or hi Orlando, nice to meet you. Let's play addition, okay? So that's what our Addy the robot is going to do. So after it sets the name, go into looks, and then we say something for another couple of seconds. And then instead of saying, hi there, my name is Addy, we're going to put two things together, or three things together. Because we're going to say, hi, the person's name. Let's do two things together. Hi, the person's name, okay? So let's go to operators, and then we need to add two things together. Oops. Sorry, we need to use join because the adding is for numbers. So I need to join. Hi, and then space. And then we put the person's name here. So we go into variables, and then we put the name. Okay. Once you have this here, I want you to test it out. Make sure it's working. So press go. Hi there, my name is Addy. And then she asks, what's your name? I'm going to move my head away. I say, Gary. Press enter. And then she says, hi, Gary. So this is going very well so far. And as you can see, it has stored our name on this variable. And we can see it on the top left-hand corner. If we want to remove it from the screen, we can just untick the box next to name. But it would still store the variable. It just doesn't show, okay? We click the tick, then it doesn't show it. But she will still remember our name. Okay? All right. So now she's going to tell us what we want to do next. So we go over here into sensing again. She's going to ask you, let's play some simple addition. Tell me the first number you want to add. Okay. It's a lot of typing. I know some of the people here might take some time to type. So now she's going to ask you to type in your first number, okay, that you want to add. So we'll try running the code again and see what happens. Hi there, my name is Addy. What's your name? And then I can go Sarah. She says, Sarah. Let's play simple addition. Tell me the first number you want to add. Yeah, I don't need a comma there. Tell me the first number you want to add. Okay, and then you type in your number. All right, so let's have a look. First number you want to add. So first thing is we're going to add, put the first number as a variable. Okay, so we go into variables, and then we'll make another number. Okay, we call another variable. We call it first number. Okay, first number. Yep. So yeah, Yolanda's thinking about using the random block. So yeah, we'll use the random block at another stage. That's good thinking. So new variable name is called first number. And then we press OK. Then what we're going to do, we're going to store the answer as that first number. So we go set first number to 0, but instead of 0, we put in answer. And then I think you know what to do next. Who wants to raise their hand and tell me what to do next if I want to get now the second number? is we want to add two numbers together. We want to tell Addy two of our numbers, and then we get her to add it together for us. So we make another variable, we call it second number. So here, after we get our first number, we say, ask what is the second number, and wait. And then the same thing as we did for the first number, we set the second number to be the answer this time. Second number to be the answer. Now, this is what programmers like to do, is to always see things in something called debug mode. Okay, and debug mode means to see all the variables and see all the information going in and out of our program, so that we know what's working and what's not. So this is good for debugging, to see all of our variables displayed like this. Okay? But at the end, you're right. After we know it's working, then we untick all of our variables so that we hide all our variables and it doesn't block our view of our characters. Okay. So make sure, triple check that that this is working. All three things are populating. So let's do it one more time. Name. I'm going to go Orlando. Hi, Orlando. Let's play some simple addition. Tell me the first number you want to add. 11. And then see, first number has turned into 11. And what's the second number? 6. Yeah. And it's added all our numbers together correctly. Next step, we are going to make it so that Addy actually adds those numbers together and tells us the answer. What we do need is her to actually be saying something. So say something like this.
Oh.
So she needs to say the answer, right? So maybe she needs to say, and then we go into operators. And then she needs to join two things together. She needs to say the answer is, and then the actual answer, right? So so we're going to join two things together, apple and banana. But instead of apple and banana, we're going to join the answer is, and then it's going to say banana. But instead of banana, we're going to join two different things together. We're going to join our answer together. The answer is, and then we put in something plus something. See, you got something plus something symbol over here, right? The answer is, and then we go back into our variables, and then we plug in our first number and our second number. Okay. Now let's see if that works properly. Hi there, my name is Addy. What's your name? I'm going to say my name is Stephanie. Let's play simple addition. Tell me the first number you want to add. I'm going to go 12. What's the second number? 14. And then she goes, the answer is 26. As you see how there's no gap between is and 26? That means that we just need to put a space after the answer is. Okay. That way, it will put a space in between the answer is and the actual answer. Let's try one more time. And this time, I'm going to try and test it with some bigger numbers. Addy introduces herself. My name is Lucas. Hi, Lucas. Let's play some simple addition. Tell me the first number you want to add. 562. What's the second number? 123. And then she says the answer is 685. Wow. Addy is really good at maths. Now, we know that Addy is going to be really good at maths, okay? But now is going to be the fun part. Now, we're going to get Addy to test you with some maths because Addy is going to answer whatever we want, two numbers adding together. And then she is going to ask us to add two numbers together and give her an answer. And then she will tell us if it's correct or not. Okay? So that is going to be our challenge. So we're going to get Addy to ask us again, okay? But before we do that, we're going to get the person ready, get the player ready, okay? So let's go into looks again and say, now it's your turn to add, okay? Because not many people will expect that Addy is going to ask us something, right? So again, now it's your turn to add. Addy loves her maths. She loves her addition, and she wants to test us now. So let's set first number to a random number. First number, and then we go into operators, and then go pick random. Let's do 10 to 20. Okay. First number is going to be between 10 to 20. And then set a second number. Set second number. It's going to be another random number between 10 and 20. Okay. So after we have asked Addy for her answer, she's going to ask us for our answer. And she's going to have two numbers in her mind for first number and second number. But we're not sure what that number is. Well, we will know because it's going to show up on our variable here on the screen, right? But in the final game, we're going to hide it so that it's a bit more of a challenge. We're also going to set Addy's answer. Okay, so I go into variables, and then we create another variable, and we call it Addy answer. Why do I want to call it Addy answer? Because I don't want to get it mixed up with the normal answer that we usually have for the sensing block. That's why I want to create one called Addy answer, so that we don't get mixed up with the other answer block. And then we set Addy answer to be first number plus second number. So you go operators, and then we go here, first number plus second number. Okay. So let's try that. Let's test this out to make sure that all these readouts, especially Addy answer, is going to be correct, okay? So first of all, we start the game. My name is Addy. What's your name? Yeah, Helen. Hi, Helen. Let's play some simple addition. Tell me the first number you want to add. 20. What's the second number? 15. The answer is 35. And then she goes, now it's your turn to add. Now she has randomized two numbers, 20 and 14, and Addy's answer is 34, which is correct, right? So now all we have to do is actually do the code to populate and make sure that this is working properly, okay? So now it's your turn to add. Now she's going to say it, okay? Go into sensing, and then she goes, ask and wait. This is going to join 2, 3, 4 things together. So we need to go operators. And then we need to go join Hold on, where are we? Join. Here we go. Join. What is, so she's going to ask you, what is, and then we want to put the number and then plus and then another number. So that's 3 things. So I put in another join. What is first number and then space plus space. Oh no, I gotta put in another join here. So 3 joins. See how it says join, join, join? So you gotta put 3 joins in. What is, and then we gotta put in a space after what is, and then we gotta put in the first number. And then we say plus space and then the second number and wait. So now Addy is testing us. She's saying, what is first number plus second number? Okay. And then finally, to finish the game, we have an if-else block. If-else. If our answer is equal to Addy answer, then we are correct. So we're going to here. And then we go an answer operator. If our answer is equal to Addy answer, because Addy answer is the sum of her random numbers. So we go here, Addy answer. Then Addy's going to congratulate you and say, well done. Okay. We go, looks. And then she says, well done for 3 seconds. But if it's not, then she will say, that's not right. Okay. And so we have our math challenge game. Okay. If you want to make it a challenge, you got to make sure you get rid of Addy answer. Okay. So go into variables and then untick Addy answer so that you don't see the answer. Okay. And then you can also get rid of all the other things as well. But while you're testing, let's keep Addy answer here so that we can test it. All right. I'm going to leave the code here so that you can see it. It's a lot of code. So let's go. Hi there. My name is Addy. What's your name? I'm going to say my name is Michael. Hi, Michael. Play some simple addition. Tell me the first number you want to add. 30. What's the second number? 16. And then she says the answer is 46, which is right. Now it's your turn to add. What is 12 plus 20? Now, I'll try to answer it correctly first. I go 32. And she says, well done. Yes. All right. Let's try it again, and then let's answer it incorrectly, okay? First number I want to add. Let's test Addy. Let's go 532. It's the second number. 603, 655. She's really quick with her addition, isn't she? Now it's your turn to add. 14 plus 15. I'm going to say the wrong thing. I'm going to say it's 5. And she says, that's not right. Which is exactly right. You want to make it more of a challenge now. If everything is working, then we remove checkboxes for all our variables, especially Addy answer. And then also we can make it a bigger random number. So instead of 10 to 20, let's make it 10 to, say, 100. And then the second number, 10 to 100 as well. And that way, it's going to be a bit more of a challenge when she's asking the player. All right, this is Addy. What's your name? Let's say Sam. Hi, Sam. Let's play some simple addition. Tell me the first number you want to add. She's really good at this, so I'm going to put in massive numbers. The second number, 1,254. And then she can answer it straight away, 5,937. Now it's your turn to add. What is 90 plus 84? Oh, man. I think it's 174. Well done. All right. So that is our chatbot, Addy.